Well, since I couldn't find another bucket, I'm gonna have to stop this experiment right now. Today is the day I am removing those heaters. It's annoying. It's in my way. I have to finish the floor and start converting the rust into metal, and then painting, and then go all the way into building everything from the ground up. So I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube. It's a messy job. There's a fluid and coolant that is spilling everywhere from all the videos that I saw, so I will try to be very cautious for that, because it's kind of a sweet flavor, and if animals tend to drink this coolant, well, they're gonna get sick and eventually they're gonna die. So obviously I don't want that. First things first, I'm gonna remove with this. I'm gonna remove all of those wires, because they're kind of useless and in my way as well. So that's the first thing I need to do. Then I'll have to try and find a way to remove the tubes with the coolant inside. Okay, now one thing that I saw, it's well, a lot of people cutting the tubings, but when they do that, they just the coolant just goes everywhere. It spills out everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this bucket, and good thing is I'm gonna use the wheel well as a higher point. So this way, what I'm going to do is I will try, it's not easy, put the cables in there like that. They said I'm trying here. Good. So this way, as I will remove the tubings from the heater, well, the coolant from the heater and the coolant from the lines from the tubings directly into the bucket. So this way I won't spill anything. Well, that's what I hope for. So wish me luck. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of taking a long time, but I just don't want to screw things up and put coolant everywhere. first one done for now. Yeah, all right, second one done. Now, as you can see, I still have the tubings in there. They're all connected to here, and they are going all the way down underneath the bus. Thing is, technically I won't flush the whole coolant from the whole system, because I still have the heaters in the front area of the bus, which will be used to either warm me up when I'm driving, but also defrost the whole windshield. So even though I know that I will put some new coolant inside, thing is, what I have to do is I have to go now underneath the bus. First things first, now I have to make sure that those tubes are kind of empty, obviously. But second step for me is to go underneath the bus, cut the tubings at a certain point, and good thing is there's also the same system that the tubings were connected to, a copper elbow with those same things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove them, I'm going to unplug them, and I'm going to find a way to reattach them. So this way I'm going to still have like another circle, but a loop. I will have a loop of coolant running through the system. So this way I will still have the driver heater working, and the front panel, the front heaters running as well. So for the windshield, which is good. Okay, so this one and this one are all, it's only one tubing, so let's be careful. And all I have to do is use gravity. And that's pretty much it for this one. Easy, right? Again, only a couple of droplets of coolant are spilling, so it's good. Instead, I'm going to use the power of gravity, and let me show you. So what I'm going to do now, the goal is quite simple. Like I said previously, I'm going to use the power of gravity, which means I'm going to grab the bucket with and keeping those tubes inside, and I'm gonna just take the bucket, put it on the floor, so this way all of the tubes that are here in this area, in this floor, all of the coolant that is inside it will simply drop and flush, into the bucket. It's as simple as that. This way, when I'm going to remove the tubings underneath the bus, then I'll still have some of the coolant inside the small portion of the tubings inside, instead of having the whole coolant from all of the tubes right now. So it's again, it will be kind of safer, and it will be simply easier for me. So the only thing to prove that theory is to do it. So let's go. That works. Physics, it's kind of awesome, right? So yeah, the bucket is filling up, and hopefully it won't spill out anywhere, but if it does, then I'm gonna have to just put the bucket back on the floor of the bus and it'll stop instantly. But so far so good. Alright, so it's slowly going back up, but it slows down. So I think I still need to go grab another bucket just to make sure. Well, since I couldn't find another bucket, I'm gonna have to stop this experiment right now. So right now the tubes are completely flushed on the floor here. So what I'm gonna do is another step, third one, kind of simple. I'm just gonna take those tubes that are going underneath. I'm just gonna take a certain amount of the tubings right here, push them down, push them underneath. So this way I know that a certain area of the tubings are completely empty. So this way, when I'm underneath and I remove the elbow, or even if I cut the tubes, then I know it won't spill everywhere. So this way it will 100% be a successful flush and a successful removal of the heaters and the coolant and the heaters and the tubings, sorry. So that's it. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's go see underneath the bus. Okay, so now that I'm back, I brought the cutter with me. I brought the drill just to remove the elbow, and I also brought a new one. Well, kind of a reusing. I'm reusing this one from the heater on the bus, because it's kind of shiny. It's kind of brand new compared to this one. There's a little bit of rust. So, and then I brought this small bucket. Hopefully it'll be enough. That's what I hope so. Alright, it started to spill a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but Okay, so it's still spilling, but way less. So then I think I can try to safely remove the tube from the elbow and let it spill for a while and wait for it. It's as simple as that. That's the only thing that I can do right now. So as you can see, well, I removed the first tubing. It's now outside of the bus. The coolant has stopped going out from the tube, from the elbow right there. So that's a good thing. The thing I'm worrying just a little bit more is just the amount of coolant that I put into the bucket. So right now I have, if I count these two plus well, I can count these two plus another bucket completely filled, and I'm not sure I still have more buckets right now. So hopefully there's kind of no coolant left in the tubes, because I still have to remove the second tube and then create the loop by myself, which is another thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this elbow right there, and I'm gonna remove it here instead of here, so this way this tube that is going up will be connected to this part right here. So wish me luck. Alright, I managed to loosen up. So now let's try not to make a mess, and since I'm under the bus, let's try to not spill anything on me. That that will be something. Okay. I'm starting to realize that what I'm trying to do may be not the right solution. Well, in paper, in theory, it's still a good idea, but in practice, I'm not sure this would be. Because this tube is a little bit shorter, but I don't know, I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Well, if I don't try, I won't know, and the best way to know is to try. So here goes nothing. starts leaking, it starts spilling, but and the thing is, myself, I'm in a position right now that I don't have any great use of both my hands, so and by doing this I'm spilling coolant everywhere. It's on my fingers now. It kind of stinks. It's kind of disgusting. I cannot really grab, well, the tube is kind of well placed, well fixed with the elbow, and so it doesn't move. It's kind of stuck to it. Alright, I need to find a solution and fast. I'll try to show it to you. So, as you can see, it's kind of leaking from everywhere. And yeah, I'm tying up my gloves now. That is good. So for sure the other cable is the other tube is empty, which is good. Now I still have to move this one. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, so finally the plan. I took back the elbow from one of the tubes that I removed. I cut a piece of tube from the tube that I already removed. I'm just gonna assemble it like that. Alright, so this is secure enough. I'm gonna put that here. And then that is good. Now, just to make sure it's tight and secure. Okay, I'm gonna finish by my hand. By hand. All right, now I got it. All right. Good. Good. Okay. So Now I just have to do the same thing, the exact same thing from the elbow that is right here. Alright, so as you probably can see it right now, so I'm underneath the bus, but this is what I did with the loop. Now that the job is done, all of the heaters right here. I still have some buckets with coolants inside. I have to find a way to get rid of those, but overall, oh, it's pretty damn dark in here, but overall the job is done. There's nothing inside the bus. For now, the job is done with the heaters. Very happy about it. So see you next time. Bye guys.